Hey, what's up, YouTube? If you're a day trader or a scalper looking to day trade and scalp, this is going to be the best day trading strategy for you. In my community, we call this the BB system, the Bueller Buy system. This is where you mark your levels of pre-market and previous day to find the best effective and most simple levels for day trading to and from. So the coolest thing about this is it doesn't take a whole lot of thinking. And I'm going to go through a couple of charts. So right here, I already have the volume marked in my pre-market high and my pre-market low marked right here. So this is just the amount of time that is traded before market open at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time happens. A safe way of finding the best entries is waiting 30 minutes after you mark your your pre-market high and your pre-market low. Then you want to look for, waiting for 30 minutes. So let's count this. So we're on the 5 minutes. So each of these candles represent 5 minutes. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 minutes has gone by. What does our volume tell us? Well, I already ignore the first 10 minutes. It's kind of good to just ignore that volume just because it is going to be a good amount of volume no matter what every day. The thing that's going to be big is watching the next 30 minutes. So we have rising volume across the next 15 minutes. That's good. That's bullish. So from here to here, we're bullish. That's good, and it's above pre-market high. So right there, that's actually a really good entry point. You already have one good entry point off of rising volume, and you closed above this. So you're already good to enter Amazon. And you're going to be up in this trade the whole way through from right here. But let's check out our volume. What does our volume say? Well, you're not always just going to get continuous rising volume. Sometimes you are going to get a reset candle. Sometimes this creates patterns, continuation, whatever it may be. Right here, it actually ended up making a really strong 3-bar play. That's also covered in my community. So right here, we have a reset candle. It'll have volume. It will sometimes have higher volume, but it doesn't always. So right there ends up pushing. And then what do we get across our next few candles? More rising buyers. So you're up really nice in this trade just by playing from pre-market high to the end of the rising volume. So there you're out. RSI is oversold, and I have mine at 80, so it's a little set differently. Oh, actually, it's at 75.25 right now. If you guys want optimal settings for RSI, you're going to want to change this to 4, 80, 20. Bam. That's just a better RSI. But here you could see it pushed up, and a good target would normally be a previous day level, but you don't have that, so we won't even cover that right now. So let's go into another chart that we think this would be looking good at. Apple, perfect. And this is another cool tip too. Write this down. A tight pre-market is very nice. A tight pre-market can bring explosive opportunity. So let's check out what happened after the first 30 minutes. So we have our entire thing marked. Pops out. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is our 20-30 mark here. Where are we at? 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, we're out of here. We're out of here with rising buyers. Rising buyers. And then you have a drop off in seller. You're also going to want to mark your high of your candle because that's where you entered, so you're going to be looking to watch that. So entry, of course, was this candle. You had good buyers pop up after 20 minutes. Got in after the pre-market high break. What you want is candles closing above or below pre-market high or low. So if it was to close under here, you'd be playing puts. If it was going over here, you'd be playing calls. Let's check out another stock. Roku. Roku's another good one I like to do this on. As you can see right there, very tight. As you can see, I'm marking other levels as well. This is just my previous day low and my previous day high, as well as marking my pre-market low and high. Sometimes they match up, sometimes they don't. And you guys can go check out the other videos on our channel. We cover many videos on how you can mark targets for these plays as well. You know, how to find this play before it even pops up. All that good stuff. Here's another great example on Facebook. I also just posted this in the other video, but very good example here. If you mark the previous day high, previous day low, pre-market high, pre-market low, we have a pretty good range here on price. So we're going to play calls as it breaks out here. As you can see right here, rising buyers. What do you have here? 2 closing candles above pre-market high. Here's a good first target or a scale out point or even re-entry. What do you get after that? It closes and breaks above it, closes above it. What do you have? Rising buyers. Awesome. Entry again. So you can take profit from first entry, or you can re-enter there, or maybe this is your first entry. Maybe you didn't like this choppiness here. You know, maybe you just waited. Another cool thing too is between this rising volume and this rising volume, you had dropping sellers. That's actually exactly what I'm talking about. Bullish continuation, patterns, that reset candle. You know, this is what forms from that kind of volume. You know, sometimes it doesn't look as pretty, but this is actually this is beautiful. exactly what you want to see as an options trader or stock trader in general. Then you have a move up, another 3-bar play, rising buyer, dropping seller, rising buyer. That's a confirmed 3-bar play. Beautiful. So they're on Facebook. Another clear opportunity on how you can trade from pre-market high and beyond, as well as trading to the previous day high. And this is the most effective day trading system. I promise you will not find another one better than this out there. And it wasn't invented by me. I'm sure other people traded pre-market before me, so I'm not going to say I invented pre-market trading. But this is a very good system. I don't care whose system you claim it is. Just use it. It's really useful. Sometimes it gives good entry, sometimes it gives good ranges. If you have a stock that trades within range all day, you don't have to trade it. You just watch, wait. That range doesn't make it bad, that just makes it tighter and more explosive for tomorrow. So if tomorrow pops up, you're already playing it. So what's another ticker I can go look at? DAL. And this works on tickers of all sizes. Feel free to go check this out on as many tickers as you want. But just do one thing for me, man. Mark the previous day low, previous day high, mark your pre-market low and your pre-market high. And you have 4 levels before the day starts every single day, no matter what ticker you're looking at. And that gives you pretty good grip around what you want to see. And then to navigate through that, you have your volume. Use your volume. After 30 minutes, what kind of volume has popped up here? I had some sellers. Okay, cool. There's always a lot of volume there. A rising buyer, nothing special. That those may be an early entry there. Nothing crazy with sellers there again. You have a pickup in buyers here, 5 candles in a row. So here we are, and now we're up here. So not a crazy amount of volume. So no one's had complete control. Buyers might have taken it up, and we might even have a slight uptrend here, but no one has complete control. Price drops, sellers pick up. It almost makes you a little scared there a little bit, but it doesn't actually end up dropping. Holds our level here that we have from previous day high and ends up pushing higher. So this would be looked at as an 80% entry if you're looking for calls on this uptrend here on Home Depot. And then from here on, it did complete its uptrend, and it is continuing up on a second little leg up here. So you have a rally, base, rally. Very slow, not as one directional, not at all, and the volume is very choppy, but still kind of cool to look through. And this is on Home Depot. Not a day trading ticker, but just goes to show it does work on pretty much anything to look at. Zoom is another one of my favorite ones to look at for this. Marking your previous day low, mark your previous day high, mark your pre-market high, and you have 3 levels there before the day's even started. Pre-market low. So here in the first 5 minutes, I could see, there was a pretty big battle here. Sellers took it down, buyers took it back up. However the order went, there was definitely a battle here. And then you had to open up, open up, open up, wait 30 minutes. So about here's 30 minutes. Where are we at now? Let me mark my new high and low of the day. Now that we've moved on, let me mark my new high and low of the day. So now I know the new area of control. Pushed up above here with rising buyers. There was a small scalp opportunity there. Nothing crazy though. But then you have a bearish lower high right here because you have your high here, and then you have your lower high here. So bearish from there, ends up going down, doesn't end up breaking anything crazy here on your opening candle. So you're still just kind of a range trade on Zoom. And see, now we can kind of utilize this range tomorrow. So for when tomorrow comes, I can use this right here, this 325.70s. I can use this as a break above, and I can use this as a break below. So I have another range here, and then I have more levels below for targets. So even if a day goes crappier, you end up taking an L, review that chart again at the end of the day and see how can I utilize these levels for tomorrow. So I hope this video was helpful. If you guys could leave a like and comment, that'd be very helpful, and see you guys in the next one.